Hello and welcome to the part 7 of applying data transformations using Power Query Editor. So now we are going to have a look at add column features where we are going to have a demo on index column and the conditional column. So here I am on my same workbook AdventureWorks report demo, and here I am going to my Power Query Editor. So this is my Power Query Editor, and you can check out the options for adding the index column and the conditional column is present under add column tab. So of course it will be under add column because we are adding a new column, and this one is the option for index column, and this is the option for creating a conditional column. So we are going to use our sales worksheet to demonstrate this particular feature. So let us go to our home tab and import that file over here. Import, connect to that table over here. So it is a text, it is a CSV file, and we have many sales data over here. So let us take the sales data 2022 and let us try to demonstrate it over there. Yes, so this is the sales data. You can have a look that it has order date, stock date, order number, quantity, and all those things. You can click OK, and the data will load in our Power Query Editor. We can rename this file as sales data 2022. Now let me first demonstrate to you the index column. So index column is basically to identify the entries in a unique manner. An index column used to link various tables using relationships. So later in our, when we are going to the modeling demonstration or creating the data models, there I will tell you that how we can connect various tables or create a relationship between various tables using these index columns. So here let me first demonstrate to you how I can create an index column. So simply go to add column and click on index column. Index column, it gives you the options like whether you want to start the values from 0, 1 or any custom value. So basically we are creating unique values over here. So maybe I will give an index which can start from 1. So automatically an index column is created over here. You can also name the column with a relevant naming convention. It could be sales, orders, order number or something. So let me drag and drop it in the front. So I am, taking my mouse pointer and dragging and dropping it to the beginning of the sheet. So usually the index column is supposed to be the first column, which helps us identify a particular index. This is the way you can create an index column. But here now, as I have told you that we have a separate section dedicated to creating data models where we will be logically assigning these indexes and linking them. So for now, I am just deleting this thing. Okay, so when you also practice, please practice adding the index column and please revert to the original data set by deleting these last two steps. Okay, so we don't want index column right now, because when we are into that view, we will see that how we are, with what logic we are adding the index column and so on. Okay, so please practice it, and you can delete the other stuff. Delete the steps, okay, that you have applied. All right, so now let us have a look at conditional column. So conditional column is a feature available or a tool available in add columns which enable us create a new column based on existing column values. So suppose I have a column which is the name age. So I want to create a age descriptor for that. So if a person is between the age of maybe below 18, I want to call them as minor. If they are above 18 till maybe 30, I want to call them as young adults, then adults, and so on. So you are creating a column descriptor based on the current column values. So this thing is known as a conditional. This thing could be achieved by using the conditional column. So let us try it over here. So here we see that there is a order quantity column. So order quantity, you can see they are the numeric values. There could be one order or multiple orders. So what I want to do is I want to create a new column which I will call as order type. Okay, and here I want to say that based on the order quantity that they have done, what is the order quantity, a single one or a multiple one. Okay, so I'm going to check the value in the order quantity column. If it is 1, so in the new column I will write single item, otherwise I will write multiple items. So let us go ahead. I will click on conditional column. Okay, so I have to first select the column based. Yeah, so here it will ask me the name. Yeah, let's cancel that. I have to select the column for which I want to create a conditional column. Then it will ask me what should be the column name that you want. So I'll call it as quantity type. Here I will add the condition. So here I'm adding the condition on the quantity, order quantity, this thing. So I think no need to select the column. If order quantity is equal to 1, then I want to output in my new column single item. Okay. I want to add further clause. So else, like as such, if the order quantity is 1, then it will be single item. Otherwise, it will be multiple items. So I will not create multiple clauses, but it could be a condition like in my age example, there could be age between 0 to 18 years. So for that, I want to say that it should be minor. From 18 to 30 years, it will be a young adult. From 30 to 50 years, it will be an adult. From 50 to 70 years, it will be a senior citizen. Then maybe above 60 years or 70 years it will be so there are multiple clauses over there. So you can add a clause using the add clause button where you can add multiple conditions. But over here in our scenario we have only two conditions. If the item is one, it is single item, otherwise it is multiple items. So as I click OK, you will see that a new column is created which has the values single items and multiple items. Yeah, so it's a quick demonstration of our custom adding a conditional column based on our conditions, based on our custom conditions. So thank you so much.